You can come over this way. That's good. And I'm also going to have you stand up. Come right over this way. Now for two of you, in just a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. When I snap my fingers, you each come out of hypnosis. However, you completely forget you've just been hypnotized. In fact, you are sure you have never been hypnotized and are sure I cannot hypnotize you or anyone. You are certain that I cannot hypnotize you or anyone. However, every time I say the words, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to jump up from wherever you are, point at me and scream, "You are a fraud!" So every time I say the words, ladies and gentlemen, you jump up from wherever you are, point at me and scream, "You are a fraud!" As I snap my fingers out of hypnosis, sure you have never been hypnotized, sure I cannot hypnotize you or anyone. All right, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and take a seat. Why don't you just grab a seat right here in front, please? Thank you very much. Each of you continue to relax deeper and deeper and deeper still. More and more relaxed. More and more relaxed. And as you continue to relax even more, I'm going to check, since we have a few empty spaces, are there any other ladies and gentlemen who would like to volunteer? Anyways, as I was saying, are there any ladies and gentlemen who would like to volunteer? Yes, you said that already. Thank you. I do apologize for these interruptions, ladies and gentlemen.
You are fraud!
What is your problem? Why are you yelling at me? You don't know? Why are you yelling at me? You have no idea. Okay. Are you two going to keep yelling at me when I'm talking to these ladies and gentlemen?
You are fraud!
You're okay? So it's all right when I'm talking to these ladies and gentlemen?
You are fraud!
Okay. Would you two come up here? Both of you. Step over here, please. You step right there. Why don't you step on the other side of me here? And what is your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. And your name?
Nicole.
Nicole. All right. Now, Caitlin, have you ever been hypnotized?
No.
Okay. Nicole, have you ever been hypnotized? No. Okay. Do you think I can hypnotize Caitlin?
Sure.
Sure? Do you think I can hypnotize you?
No.
No? So you're saying there's absolutely no way. Now, you think I can blow up to Caitlin and just go to sleep? I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's hypnotized?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now when I snap my fingers, you come out of hypnosis, completely forgetting your name and the number 5. Both your name and that number vanish as if they've never existed. They're completely and totally gone. All right. Now, so what is your name?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What is your name?
I don't know how to answer that.
Are you having some memory problems here?
I don't know.
Well, let me do a quick test here. I'm going to have you turn this way for a moment. I would just like you to count out loud from 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. And another quick memory test. Without counting, how many fingers do you have on both hands put together? Without counting. How many fingers do you normally have, both hands total?
10.
All right, hold up your hands. Let's count how many fingers you have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I thought you had 10.
I do.
Well, maybe you just miscounted. Let's just try one hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
And just this hand starting with 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6 and 6 are?
12.
Are you growing fingers?
Possibly?
Okay, and Caitlin, what's your name?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, as long as you're up here, do you think I can hypnotize Nicole?
Probably not.
Could I hypnotize you?
No.
No. So there's no way I can do this. I can't do that.
Sure.
What do you think just happened?
She's tired.
Now when I snap my fingers, you come out of hypnosis, but everything you say, no matter what it is, comes out like the loud clucking of a chicken. All right. Now, what is your name? Okay. Now, do you happen to know her name? Tell her name. Now, listen carefully. She's going to tell you your name. What is her name? And what is your name? All right. Now, she's having problems counting her fingers. Can I ask you to please count her fingers for us? Here, hold out your hands and let her count. Why don't you point here so she knows? And how many is that? Did she get it right?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, it sounds like at least you got your name back, and you think you got your fingers right. So I think everything's all fixed here. All right, so I just want to make sure of one thing. Are either of you going to continue to interrupt me when I talk to these ladies and gentlemen?
You are a fraud.
All right, well, in that case, ladies, I'm afraid there's only one thing I've left to say to both of you. Sleep! Now, as I touch your forehead, all suggestions are removed. Your name is back, number 5 is back, you no longer cluck, and neither of you respond to those words. So now you can open your eyes just long enough to take a seat right up here in front. Just open your eyes long enough to take a seat here in front. As you sit back down, sleep. Now let's give a big round of applause to Caitlin and Nicole. Now all of you now discover that you are going back in time. All of you now discover you're going back to the days of King Arthur and his noble knights. And in fact, right now, you have each become Knights of the Round Table. And as Knights of the Round Table, it's your job to slay a fire-breathing dragon that's right in front of you. So everyone get your swords in your hand, right now. At the count of 3, jump up and attack that dragon. 1, 2, 3, go! Keep swinging, keep swinging, keep swinging, keep swinging, keep swinging, keep swinging. Look out, the dragon's breathing fire! Now quick, 4, 3 charge, 2 more swings. And you've done it! You've slain the dragon! You're heroes, everyone! Hold your swords high! And these are brave and noble knights. Nothing in the world frightens these people. Nothing at all. Except that little white mouse that just ran in front of them. Go for that mouse! And who's brave enough to slay that mouse? Over here? You should pick your sword, get out there and slay that mouse. It's right out there. Right there. Start swinging that. Oh, he's fast. You guys swing hard. You guys swing faster than that. One more swing. You've done it. You've slain the mouse. Our bravest knight of all, ladies and gentlemen. You can all stand up. The mouse is gone. You can be brave and noble knights once again. Go ahead and stand up once again. Line up. You can put your swords down. It's all right. And I think these knights did a terrific job slaying that dragon. Would you agree? Yeah. Well, in that case, you're each getting a promotion. Gentlemen, you are now promoted to Handsome Prince. As a handsome prince, you're wearing very good-looking clothes. You look sharp, you look stunning, you look fantastic. And ladies, for you, beautiful princesses. Looking beautiful, looking gorgeous, absolutely expensive, beautiful clothes. In fact, everybody, show off how stunning, how regal you look. Show off everybody how absolutely amazing you look right now. As you're doing this, you notice something dripping on you from the ceiling, and it's a pipe just burst and spilled all over you. Oh, yeah, you are filthy. You are filthy. And, this is terrible. But, right now, being all filthy like this, we've got some buckets of water by you. Go ahead and pick up the buckets of water and splash each other. That'll clean you off. Well, that's working. You're getting nice and clean, but now you're all wet. So you've got to dry yourself off. Stand up and dry yourself off. If you're not standing, stand up and dry yourself off as fast as you can. And as working, you're getting nice and dry, except your clothes are beginning to shrink. Your clothes are shrinking. In fact, they're getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and they're getting so tight right now, you're becoming frozen right where you are. You're stuck right where you are. The harder you try to move, the more stuck you become. And as you're standing here, your nose begins to itch. Your nose is itching and you can't move to scratch it. However, when I count to 3, you're able to move again. Your clothes loosen up and you can move. But the harder you try to scratch your nose, the more you miss. You miss when you try to scratch your nose. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and try. You keep missing. However, if you open your eyes, you'll be able to help your neighbor scratch their nose. As you do that, your hand gets caught on their nose. Go ahead and open your eyes now and help your neighbor, but your hand gets caught on their nose as you touch. Yeah, go ahead and help out over here. And if I could ask you to help this gentleman right here. And your hand gets caught now. Your hand is stuck to their nose. And the harder you try to pull your hand off, the more it sticks. When you start trying to pull your hand away, it gets stuck tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. That's right, just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. What do you think? Should we let him go? No. Oh, you guys are mean. I'm going to let you go right now. That's much better now. And why don't you line up in front of the chairs once again, if you would, please. That's good, thank you. And you can stay standing, because unfortunately I just got some word from the kingdom. We've got too many princes and princesses in this kingdom. However, we are missing a court jester, a court fool. Now you may think it's a pretty silly position, but it pays really well. So right now, you need to audition for court fool. So when I count to 3, jump up and be the biggest fool you can be. And remember, be careful to stay on stage and be careful of each other. 1, 2, 3, be a big fool right now. That was absolutely fantastic. Except, unfortunately, the king already hired one. He hired his nephew. That's okay. He's a bigger fool than all of you anyways. But that means for you, it's down to the dungeon. Oh, no, not as prisoners. I'm sorry. We need executioners. You know, the people who chop the heads off of bad people. So right now, you have to practice, and I stress practice, swinging those big axes so you can chop off heads. You're not aiming at each other, you're just aiming for practice here. So go ahead and pick up those big axes and start swinging them. Now these are new breed of executioners. They're not the old depressing executioners. These are fun, happy executioners. And I know because they sing happy songs while they're chopping heads. Go ahead and sing happy songs while you're practicing. Our singing executioners, everyone!